Hey guys, it's Lachlan here from Focal. On today's How to Get the Most Out of Focal video, I am going to be showing you how to connect your Stripe account so that your clients can pay you money, which is what it's all about, isn't it? Um, you can, of course, use the Focal system to accept payments like outside of the system, and you can still record them on your booking invoices and stuff like that. But I want to show you how to connect your bank account so that you can receive credit card payments. You can go over to your settings tab here and you'll go to the finance tab, and then there's a big button right here called connect. So you click that button here to start connecting your Stripe account. And what you do is first you put in your email here. This is all in test mode, so just kind of note that this isn't real just yet, or this isn't me actually connecting a bank account with any of Natalie's real banking information. So please don't try to scam her. So pretty easy here. You're just going to put in your email and a password, and then you're just going to need to put in a mobile number and do a quick two-factor authentication. So I'll just grab that code really quick. All right, there we go. So we've verified. It's going to give you this little backup emergency code. You might just want to like save this in your notes or something like that. You can click here to copy it. This is just in case you lose your access to your Stripe account or anything like that. So good just to have that handy. Next, it's going to ask you some questions about your business. So, if you're a company or a nonprofit or an individual or sole proprietorship. And if you guys haven't kind of incorporated or done any official legal setup of a business, you're likely an individual or sole proprietorship. So just go ahead and select that option. I know there are a lot of you guys in the United States as well. So if you are in the States, you'll just be an individual most likely, unless you're actually set up as a company. I'll just go back to Canada here, as that's where Natalie is for this example. And we're just going to hit the next button. Awesome. So now we're just going to put in Natalie's information here. She is photographer. All right, and I've gone ahead and just filled out the rest. This isn't actually Natalie's birthday, so again, don't try to scam her. This is my birthday, so you can try to scam me, or you can wish me a happy birthday on June the 1st. This is also our office address. So again, none of Natalie's actual information. Again, we're just in the test mode here for Stripe, but it should look exactly the same when you're going ahead and completing this information. Next, you're just going to want to select which industry you're in. And so you can just do a search for photographer. And so you can just put in photography studios. You want to put in your website, and then you need to put in a product description. So just wedding photographer, if you're a wedding photographer or portrait or family, whatever types of photography you do, just need a quick description for Stripe. Moving on, it's going to ask us a couple more questions. Because I'm in test mode here, it's asking for banking information, so I'll just use the test account. But of course, you would fill in your proper banking information at that stage so that you can receive direct deposit from Stripe. Typically, I believe Stripe pays out in like 3 business days, or sometimes they start with a little bit of a longer period on your first couple payments. So it might be 7 business days, but then that can typically be shortened to like 3 to 5 days. Just depending on your business, and it's kind of ultimately up to Stripe, so just be aware of that. Next, we're going to add these public customer details. So this is actually the statement descriptor, so kind of like the name of what would show up on the customer's credit card statement. So I've got bookfocal.com, or you might put in, your business name, Hayden Photo. And then just be like Natalie Hayden, or you need a shortened descriptor, so just go like Hayden, so the shorter one. Perfect. That should be great. Now we're going to go to the next step. All right, now everything is all good. So just going to make sure all the details are correct, and then you're just going to hit agree and submit. Now you're just going to be returned to Focal and you should have your Stripe account all connected. So that's awesome. You're pretty much good to go to start accepting credit card payments. Stripe may contact you with needing a couple other details of information, also just depending on like which country you're in. So just be aware of that. They might contact you. Sometimes they'll ask for your social insurance number or your whatever numbers are used in your country for tax purposes. Usually that only happens after you've tried to accept a certain amount in payments, but eventually you will need to kind of complete that full Stripe verification so that you're all good to go, and then you can accept an uncapped number of payments. Of course, if you guys have any issues getting your Stripe account connected, of course, please reach out to Focal anytime at contact@bookfocal.com. We're always happy to help you through this process. And then it makes it really easy. Then when you're sending clients off to pay their bookings, they can literally they can like Apple Pay, Google Pay. I've had our customers tell me, hey, Lachlan, like I switched to Focal and it was so awesome. I like sent off my first wedding booking and like I pretty much hit send, and then 2 seconds later I got a payment receipt that my client had paid by credit card. I've also heard from photographers how easy the system is, just being able to pay with a credit card. I think one customer was telling me that their client actually told them, oh, I was like making breakfast for my kids in the morning, trying to get them off to school. I got your booking. I just like Apple paid in 2 seconds. And it was just the easiest photography booking I've ever had before. So highly recommend you guys connect Stripe. It's really, really important. It's going to make accepting payments from your customers so much easier, and they're going to love you because everyone loves paying with credit card. You'll probably see much faster payments as well versus, if your clients have to like log into their online banking, do the two-factor authentication to get in there, click their like bank transfer, e-transfer button, add you in as a person that they can pay, have to two-factor authenticate for that again, and then like go into their Instagram DMs or look at that invoice that you sent to figure out like how much they even need to pay you. That's a lot of work for them. With Focal, with Stripe, it's so easy. Again, they just hit pay and they're good to go. Awesome. If you guys need any help, of course, reach out and stay tuned for the next How to Get the Most Out of Focal video.